Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5 Minutes PM podcast. Today, I'd like to discuss with you when I should update my baseline. And first of all, I need to explain to all of you what is a baseline. A baseline is like a photo. It's like a picture of your project. And the baseline will build all the references to the project. How I can see if I'm delayed, how I can see if I'm spending more money that was planned. So this is the proper baseline. And I set up the baseline to make the project control easier for me. So I can check, okay, this task was supposed to be in 10 days and it's now in 12. So I have 2 days of delay. So this is the objective of a good and proper baseline. But when this reference lose the real meaning and become pointless, and I need to update it, I cannot update my baseline, my reference, only because my project is not doing so well. I need to update this when I have something extremely powerful that change all the assumptions and all the constraints that are outlining this project. So I have a big change in the project charter, scope statement, or some dramatical change in the market. A risk, extremely powerful risk that becomes true, that change all the market. This is the reason for changing the baseline. And not only the project results. And if I change the baseline every single day, I will lose the reference. So let me give you an example, very easy example to make you understand that. I have 2 daughters. And think when you see a kid and then you say bye-bye and you see the kid again, the child again in 2 years. What usually is the first thing that brings to your mind at that time when you see that after 2 years? You see, oops, you grow, you are more beautiful, less beautiful, but only one thing. You will compare the 2-year-old child with the reference that you have 2 years ago. And what's the difference from someone that you don't see every day to someone that you see every day? For example, it's very hard to see your kids growing. Why? Because you see them every single day. And every single day, you set up a new baseline. A new baseline. And sometimes you lose the reference. And you say, oops, she's so tall now. He's so beautiful. But if you do this every single day, you don't see this change. You don't see, for example, your hair falling and you becoming bald from one day to another. You need to have reference to see this. If you are gaining weight or losing weight, you will not increase your weight by 10 pounds in one day. No. Maybe you will increase 1 ounce, 2 ounces, and next week 3 ounces, 2 ounces. And then you will see the results in the future. This is the reason for the photo. The baseline is the photo of your project, is a picture of your project in that day. So if I return back to my photo albums and I see, Ricardo with 2 years old, 4, 10, I can track a little bit what happened with me. But if I don't have any picture, I don't have any reference. So when I should change my baseline, I need to change this only and only if I have something dramatical that changed completely. For example, my company was sold to another company, and then this project will be completely redesigned. This is a reason to change your baseline. My team changed it completely. The government brought a new law that changed completely the market conditions. So things that are big and extremely relevant for the existence of the project. And not only because I don't have a good results, then I will just reset a new baseline and compare. You will lose the track. Don't do that. Change your baseline only in critical situations, when you have something extremely relevant that you need to rebuild everything, maybe revisit all your plan, and do all the change. So you need to rebuild our WBS chart and change maybe 85% of your work packages. This is a reasonable reason for changing the baseline. And not only because, the results are not so good for me, then I will rebaseline. So think about that. I hope you enjoyed this podcast and see you next week with another 5 Minutes PM podcast. Bye.